back, everyone. I hope you are fine and well. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can see right here. This is the video. This is yesterday live session video. You can see the 4th of December right there. Okay, and this is the one for day before. This is the one for the day before that, and then it goes on and on and on like that. Every day we have a session here. I post the video on YouTube so you can watch it. Okay, if it's a profit, you're gonna see it there. If it's a loss, you're gonna see it there. I don't make profit all the time. At the same time, I don't make losses all the time. It is always this and that. Okay, it's always like that. And trading is always like that. There'll be sometimes you'll be up 2%, 5%, 6%, 3%, 0.1%. You might just close at break even in some months. And some months will come that you're just gonna eat loss like -1%, -0.2%, -3%. It happens like that. Okay, it's always up and down, even in life. Okay, that's why you must build a very tough skin. Okay, you must develop a very tough skin that doesn't get disturbed because of a loss. Okay, that will soon pass. Because guys, one thing you need to know that this too shall pass. And if you hang around long enough, you will see that happen with me every morning. If you hang around just long enough, okay? So that is that. Now let's talk about the fundamentals today. We have some very interesting data coming our way today, and let's briefly talk about them before we jump into the technical part of the session. So first off, we have the GBP construction PMI coming later today by 10:30 a.m. Nigerian time, and then the OPEC JMMC meeting is also coming. The joint meeting is coming later. It's coming all day today. I don't know the time, but probably later when the New York market opened. We're gonna see how that goes. Okay, but it's gonna be focused on oil and some other energy commodities. Okay, so keep a close tab on that if you are interested in trading oil and other energies assets in the market. And by 2:30 p.m. today, we have the US dollar news coming, which is the jobless claim. All right, that these three things set tones for NFP. But you all know that making money is not our problem. We just need the market to get relaxed, to properly settle down, and we get back on track. All right. And then by 4 p.m. today, in Canada, we have the IVPMI coming today. So this might be something to pay close attention to, especially if you have USD card open. All right. So pay close attention to this. We might get into a very good profit, or maybe the trade we ended up tapping us out in loss because of these fundamentals, especially the IVPMI for Canadian dollar. All right, so we have, back to what I was explaining, we have ADP kind of bearish, okay? And then the unemployment claim that's coming today will determine if NFP will be what? Favorable or unfavorable to the United States dollar. So you have to be careful. But let's see what employment claim. If it comes lower than expected, it means it is good because that means much number of people got employed. But if it came higher than expected, if it's above 215, maybe you have 220 or 230, then it's bad for dollar. It means more people lose their job in November, all right, which is not going to be very good because dollar will drop. But the GU buy I'm holding will be a very good, will be in a very good profit, okay? And I'm going to break that down later. All right, so unemployment claim, these three data that comes before NFP every month sets the tone for what NFP will look like, okay? And don't forget the ISM PMI and the final ISM PMI that also came out yesterday, bearish, is also kind of contributing to what is happening to euro dollar right now. So let's just leave it as it is. Let's be focused, okay? And let's always anticipate for the next trade to take. So without further ado, guys, I would like us to jump into the technical part of the session properly. Moving on. So yes, let's start from DXY. Let's start with DXY. So right now, this is what we can see on DXY. Okay. DXY currently, I was having a conversation. No, I do have a conversation with my mentees, people that I personally mentor privately. Okay, I do have a conversation with them every morning. And we're having an argument like, who is bullish on DXY and who is bearish on DXY? We're having a thoughtful and very mind-boggling conversation about DXY. And we're talking about geopolitics, we're talking about the current situation in the United States with Syria having Syria resistance and militant kind of like getting back into like, I thought everything is settled in Syria before. So what's happening in Syria again? and we have Russia being a very big partner of Syria, and then we have Israel and Hezbollah ceasefire talk that kind of went, falls through. I mean, it fall off. They just started bombing each other again, and I said it here that that ceasefire talk, I don't trust it. All right, they are both very, very angry people. Both region, they are very angry. Hezbollah is not going to back down. Definitely, Bibi Netanyahu is not going to back down. Also, Israel is not going to back down. So it has to be extremely enforced. And with the ICC pressure on Bibi Netanyahu, it's going to be very, very, very dramatic. Okay, and you can see it fell through. They are back to bombing each other right now, which is another reason why I'm kind of confused. Why is Good not reacting to all this thing again? Because if you check X or Twitter, whatever you call it, all right, you see that these guys are back to bombing each other. I think I heard about Hezbollah. I think this week Hezbollah launched like 18 or I think 16 missile at they launched it on Israel again. I think they retaliated. Israel is still busy with Gaza and everything. So the geopolitics war is still bubbling, very hot, bubbling. But God has finally gotten immune to it, or maybe he has gotten used to it. And that's what happened when something like this get prolonged for so long. The market get immune to it, and it sees it as what as a normal thing. And that is why when it comes to fundamentals, sometimes fundamentals will move, sometimes it's not going to move. Because one way or the other, you need to know that demand and supply, and it's money that direct the market. And when investors are now pumping money into the market again, you see it getting calmed down. So now moving forward, we have the moving average crossover on the 4-hour time frame, which is a very important time frame that I always anticipate for or watch my entry from on these based on this analysis. Okay, you can still see that the market is still very much bullish. That's number one. Based on our argument this morning, the market is very much bullish. However, it has broken this major support right here. Okay, it has retested it multiple times as well. And there's possibility that it might come all the way down here again. Okay, actually, actually, the rebels are taking advantage of the damage caused by Israel on Hezbollah and Iran. So the rebels feel it's an opportunity to attack Assad government of Syria who has been weakened by the Israeli bombardment. Yeah, definitely. The rebels, yeah, the rebels. So it is quite, it's just there, right? It's just there. I don't want to really dwell on this, okay, because it's a very sensitive conversation and I don't really know that much about it. I've not really done so much research. If it's about Iran, if it's about Lebanon and Israel now and Gaza, I've done a little bit of research. I can tell you fact. But when it comes to Syria, I've not really gotten any fact, and I don't want to start telling you BS right here. So I don't get, you know what it means. So let's just keep that like that. But I really like what you said. It's a very good, it's well structured. I think you're right. Okay, in a particular way. Okay, let's just move forward. So as you can see right now, dollar index now seems to be ranging right inside this tight box after it has successfully broken this previous support, which is good. So the plan now is two ways. All right, even on the 4-hour time frame, are we going to get it to break below here? If you see it broken below here, then we are back to what? We are back to bearish momentum continuing. Okay, we likely see it at 104.18. Okay, and if we ended up breaking above here again, okay, it will resume back into this bullish momentum, which we will likely see it at 108.81. Okay, or 108.81. All right, so that is where we are right now. When the market is ranging, we wait for two things: a breakout and pullback and continuation. And as it stands now, none of it is clear just yet. So all we have to do now is to be patient and wait for all of this to die down, settle down, so we can do what? We can jump into, or we can find ourselves a very good trade setup in the next couple of weeks or maybe a couple of days. Okay, I like to say weeks because it makes things very easy for me as a strong trader. So that would be that. And then what would make this bullish move or this bearish move happen quicker? The only thing that will make it happen quicker would be the will literally be possibly NFP that's coming tomorrow. If NFP come very strongly for dollar, I mean, we have a very clear-cut bullish momentum, or bullish hawkish number or hawkish data for dollar yesterday. Tomorrow, NFP number, excuse me, I'm mixing everything together. Okay, we have a hawkish number or hawkish reading for NFP tomorrow. Okay, we'll likely see what? We'll likely see the market break above here, pull back on Monday, and then we see it continue to the upside. That is number one. All right. That is what? That is number one. Secondly, Secondly, if the reading on NFP and the jobless, I mean the unemployment rate and the unemployment numbers that is coming tomorrow, the job number that is coming tomorrow with NFP, because it's always coming double, right? So if all those number comes out bearing and the hourly earnings, excuse me, okay, if all of those number comes out tomorrow bearing a bearish signal, okay, or maybe they comes with a dovish, dovish they come dovish basically. All right, we're gonna see what we're gonna see the market tank, and maybe on Monday it will pull back, and then the market will drop further all the way back down in. So, like what I'm trying to say in essence is what NFP tomorrow, the data that's coming tomorrow will be the determining factor of how DXY move out of this box. And if they now come mixed, which is the last part of it, if the data come mixed, then we'll likely continue to see this range. All right, we likely see it continue. So these are the two possible outcome that might come out tomorrow. So as a trader, you have two choices. You have to be ready. Okay? Is it that you trade inside this box or you leave it alone and come back tomorrow to get into what? To get into the trade. To get into what? To get into the trade. So that would be that moving forward. So let's talk about our USD CAD trade. USD CAD kind of dropped. It's back to break even right now. Like I said, the moment the market crossed below here, I will literally be getting out of this trade. It has taken longest time, all right? And I'm not super sure about it anymore. But we have the private PMI number coming today. So let's see how that goes on USD CAD. But right now, it is still shaky and we have to wait. Pound US dollar, on the other hand, I took a buy this morning. Let's take it to 2-hour time frame to see it very clearly. I took a buy trade this morning. And why did I take it? Because number one, we've not seen the crossover on the major time frame right here because I don't trade on the 2-hour or on the 4 hours. I analyze on those time frames and I chip in my entries on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we've seen the crossover of the moving averages. We get an early crossover. It can be fake. Okay, sometimes it can be fake. If I'm trading on the 4 hour time frame now, I wouldn't have bought euro dollar. I wouldn't have bought GU right here. I'm not taking a buy on euro dollar anyways. I wouldn't have bought GU right here. I probably wouldn't have sold USD CHF also because on 4 hour time frame, in the moving average are still indicating bullish momentum. But then I've tried it before, right? So some of you might ask, okay, if you are not going to take the buy, or if you're going to, if the moving average hasn't crossed over on the 4 hour, why don't you just wait? The issue is by the time the moving average cross over on 4 hours, if you come back to the 1 hour time frame, you would have seen that it has crossed over a very long time ago, and you have missed out on like maybe 300 pips at least, especially on a pair like GU. You must have missed out on 300 pips. It has happened to me for like 6 months in a row. I've done all of this thing before I came all the way back down to 1 hour and make peace with 1 hour time frame. Okay, I've tried 2 hour time frame to execute my trade. I still get it way too late. The trend would have started. I tried on 4 hour time frame. I mean, it's super late there. Super late. The trend would have started. The market would have run for a longer period before I joined the trade on 4 hour. And by the time I joined the trade, I will only get like maybe 2%, and then the trend will start reversing again. And if you check 1 hour time frame, the market has gone. Okay, these are things that you have to go through. That's why I come to 1 hour time frame. Okay, if you're trying to be very, very cautious with your trade or as a swing trader and you want to use 4 hour time frame, just trade gold. And you want to use moving average as a strategist, just trade gold. Okay, that would be my advice because that one can actually run very well. But if you're trading Forex, 1 hour is much better. Okay, 1 hour is much better. So moving on, GU, I'm taking a buy right now. Everything looks very good. Although there is a possibility of very short pullback, the moment market touch here, definitely there will be a little bit of orders right there. So there's a high possibility that market can pull back and then break above it, then continue to go up. All right. Or maybe you're just going to pull back and just tank further. All right. That's why my trailing stop is already here as I'm speaking to you right now. My trailing stop is already there. The other time that I kind of calmed down a little bit, I got a notification on MetaTrader 5 and I already adjusted my what? I adjusted my trailing stop. Simply as simple as that. Okay, this is not the time to be playing Captain Marvel on the chart. Okay, I genuinely don't want to do that. If it's just going to be $2, I can trail to avoid losing the particular trade I'm already in. I will take that trade. Okay, I will take it with my full chest. I will adjust my stop loss at least just for now, until everything is back on track. Okay, until everything is what is right back on track. That is just the approach I'm taking right now as far as the forex pairs are concerned. All right, so that is the plan, and I will see. Let's see how this goes. If you are still interested in trading, okay, I'm gonna put a notification and alert right here now, just in case the market drop down to this place. I will share it with you. If you're interested, you can join. But joining right at the top there might be a little too late. Okay, might be what a little too late, and I wouldn't want you to join when the market is almost over. Okay, when the market is almost over, I wouldn't want you to join. I mean, when the trend is far gone, okay, far ahead, I don't want you to join. I wouldn't want you to join right there. So let's just see how everything goes, and I will keep you all posted. Okay, I will keep you all posted. So that will be that on that. Moving forward to the next pair, which is Euro USD. Euro dollar, on the other hand, we took a sell, right? And the market has broken the strong line. It's going back up gradually. Okay, it's already a dramatic pair. I wouldn't mind just getting out of this pair, getting out of this trade already. It didn't last long to fall. Okay, it's just there. So this might probably end up in a loss. But mind you, the moving average crossover hasn't happened yet, even on the 1 hour time frame. And this might be a big fat range. Anyways, because you can see right here we've had multiple bottom, but very few tops. Okay, multiple bottom, but very few tops. So I'm gonna delete this now. Okay, I don't want too much drawings on the chart, so it can get a little clearer. All right, so multiple bottoms, one, two, three, right here, and then we have like multiple tops also. So anything as the case, if this trade end up closing me out in loss, right? I will probably just box this place out. That whatever happens inside that box, I'm done. I've already lost two trades to this box right now. Okay, was it two trades? I think it was one. Wait, I broke even on one. I broke even on one, and then I might actually get closer to the loss on this one. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I will wait for probably below here or probably above here before I look for buy. Okay, if I'm gonna look for buy, it's gonna be above here. I'm gonna look for sell, it's gonna be below here now. Anything inside this box, once this trade is over, I am not interested anymore. Okay, I am not interested anymore. So let's move to the next pair, which is Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is another pair that kind of dropped down yesterday. Okay, everything. I mean, this is a very good thing that we've been waiting for. We've been anticipating for this trade for a very long time. On Aussie, it's been ranging for like 20 days. It ranged for like 20 days straight. Right from here when it broke right here, and then when it broke out yesterday, that was 20 days and 11 hours. It ranged for 20 days. That was like 3 weeks, give or take. If you count 5 days each, that was like 3 weeks. If you count 5 trading days, that's 1 month. But if you count it as a whole 7 days per week, that is 3 solid weeks. Okay. And then it broke out yesterday very nicely. All right. Right below here. It's been very good entry. And I was trading very tightly yesterday also. And it probably closed out because of what? Because of the ADP and the very bearish PMI data that came out yesterday. Very crazy, right? Fundamental has been playing us very, very dirty this month. The month is just 5 days, and fundamental is already playing dead. Okay, so and then we're gonna stop trading because fundamentals is coming in December? Definitely not. Okay, definitely not. So we just have to keep our heads high. We have to keep watching very closely and see how it all goes. All right, we've got to do that. So personally, I will still be looking for a better short opportunity on Aussie dollar, but right now it's going to be below here. Let's see if we can get it. Don't forget, we still have to be careful because of the dollar weakness that is looming at the top. So we have to be careful of dollar weakness. But, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get this sell trade opportunity. All right. And that will lead me to my usual, just the analysis. I think someone, maybe if the person is Yusuf, okay, you open a trade on USD JPY yesterday, short opportunity. I think that might be a very good one. Okay, provided that dollar index remain bearish, okay, that this might actually happen. The market touched this area yesterday and dropped. I was already on like 2 trades on a USD card and euro dollar. That's why I didn't take this one. And imagine that's another reason that why you want to be. There's no way to even know that leaving a trade alone, just leaving a trade for another one, you will never know which one will be profitable or not. Fundamentals can kind of help you figure that out, but still, it's very hard to know for sure. And you can see at the bottom here, there is multiple divergence, right? The market is making lower low, and right here is making lower high. Lower low also, we have lower high. So we have multiple divergence that are indicating buy. And you can see the market went up crazily. Okay, it's a good one. So now the market has tested this area and we are seeing low now. Let's see if we can get a pullback again and we can see a sell signal around there. Then that would probably help me to join the trade. If not, I will still be watching. But anyways, this is already a good trade and it's already running down. So if you're not in, you don't need to join anymore. It's gone. Okay. The next pair on my chart now is NZUSD. And yesterday, don't forget, when we saw this pullback, I said this box is too tight to take a trade in. Is what is too tight to take a trade in. Another fact, Kiwi dollar also been ranging, isn't it? It's ranging for like maybe 20 days also. Maybe 20 days or more. I can, yeah, 20 days, 21 days. So that's like 3 weeks, 3 solid week and like 5 trading week, right? 5 trading week right there. So we know that breakout will happen one way or the other. We just have to be ready. I think this structure has been destroyed already, so there's no point in having it there anymore. So all we have to do now is wait patiently. Okay, wait for it. Let's see if we can get into some very nice trade on Kiwi dollar later when it's done breaking out or when it's done ranging, and that would be that. But for me right now, I will still remain bullish on this pair because it has broken a very strong trend line, and we can now start looking forward to what a very interesting push to the upside gradually. All right. And that would be that. Okay, that would be that. So moving to gold, gold is terrible. I've said that in my future. If you're a swing trader, you must have been watching gold for a very long time and it is not doing anything. It's not going up, it's not coming down. It's literally ranging. And when gold ranges, it gives me two feelings. And if a kind of euphoria feeling, not euphoria, I don't want to say euphoria, not euphoria, like it makes me kind of like get anticipated, like get jumpy. Like, yes, it might break up and I will take a buy because when it does that, after a very long time range, when gold break out, it does a very crazy move. Okay, it will start pumping like a mad pair, okay, or mad asset, any which way, anyhow you want to put it. Okay, so you have to be prepared for this. Okay, you have to be prepared for this. And when it does that, I'll see what I can do, and I'll make some entries, and probably we're gonna do it together. It's not something else. But let's wait patiently. Okay, let's remain patient with gold. As far as silver is concerned, I'm not interested in silver right now. The fact that I can't pick any trade on gold, I'm definitely not going to tamper with silver. Okay, despite this push to the upside, I'm 100% not going to touch silver for now. All right, until there's a clear direction on gold. Okay, so that will be that on silver. But I think a very good bullish buy opportunity is up here. Okay, this would have been a very good place to buy. I mean, we had a plan right here to take a buy trade, but this candlestick that would have been the continuation of this engulfing candle that started right here. This second one would have been the continuation of it, or the one that made me enter the trade. But you see how it closed. It closed too high. That's too bullish. I don't want that. I don't want that. I can't imagine I take a buy here and I put my stop loss here. Imagine. I have to target this play for me to even take like maybe 1:2.5. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. That's why I just let it go. And USDCHF, on the other hand, is also ranging. I'm not interested right now. I watch it very closely. If it breaks above there, I will take a buy. If it crosses below here like this, I will take a sell right here. Okay. I will take a buy here. I will take a sell here. Whatever happens inside this box, okay, I'll watch and I'll speculate, but I'm not going to do anything. Okay. And second to the last bit before I talk about Bitcoin, that is WTI, crude oil. Crude oil, I told you yesterday that I'm not gonna take a buy anywhere above here, even though it looked good. But see what happened. This is the power of knowing what to do and knowing how to sit down. Okay. I know that very well that this pair is not the easiest pair to trade. This asset is not the easiest. The oil is not the easiest to trade. Okay. If not, you just be dashing your money to the market up and down. It's not making any structure, no higher highs or higher lows. I like something like this, not something very crazy like this. Okay. If it's not doing like this, it better be doing like this. If it's not doing this and it's not doing this, then I'm not doing anything. Simple as that. And that's why I've been selling EU because it's been going down, but it just kept on accumulating and then getting me spiked down with news and everything. It's just quite annoying. All right, so that's that. Now let's talk about Bitcoin, the highlight of my day. I took a buy yesterday. You all know the analysis. We talked about it together. And we've been talking about 100K for a very long time. Unfortunately for me, I took a buy right here on the 1 hour time frame. Later yesterday around 5 p.m. And currently the trade is up, I think $620 or so. Let me see if I can get the picture for you. I hope I can. I really hope I can get the picture. Let me see if I can get a picture for you. Come on, man. Okay, saved item. Can I? Okay, let's see. Open. All right. Okay, yeah. Let me see, open this one. Give me a minute. Let me get a picture. Okay, copy. Let me see. It's gonna paste here. Paste. All right, solid. So this is the trade right there. You can see the profit right there. I took my stop loss. I took it December 4th. You can see around this thing is 2 hours off my entry. It is like 2 hours away. So I took it around 5:42 p.m. All right, and it was really, really interesting trade, right? The Bitcoin. So the trade is still running. We see how it goes. I take this screenshot around this morning around. I sent it to the group, so you all should know when I took the screenshot, anyways. So that is the trade. That is where it is right now. I think we have to wait to see how it goes. I'm still waiting the trade. Nothing more to talk about it. Okay. Other than if you want to watch the analysis, you can go and watch the last three videos on YouTube. Okay. The last three videos I put on YouTube, you see the analysis and how it got built up to where it is right now. Okay. It was not a mistake. I didn't just take the trade because I wanted to. It was very well planned, very well thought about, thought through, forecasted, waited on a lot of things before I took that trade. So you should know I don't do anything by mistake. I joined because I've waited for it for at least a week. Any trade I took, I must have waited for at least a week on. Even if it's a loss, I must have waited. You can see that's why some of my loss are very painful, but it is what it is anyway. So that's that, guys. I will catch you tomorrow. Let's have a beautiful day. Okay. If there's any opportunities, I will share it on the group. The only trade I'm holding right now are USD card, pound USD, euro USD, and I'm not trading Aussie dollar. So that's that. So only those three trades I'm holding. But euro dollar will soon probably get cut off soon enough, and that will be that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's have a great day. Bye for now.